Hi everybody, it's Bleed on White. Welcome back to my channel. I do want to let you know that I'm putting effort into these things as it's my third take of this commentary. Grr! But to give myself some leeway, it is 1:36 in the morning and I'm still up. I've been trying to do homework, getting ready for an AP test. It's not fun. Studying, and I'm like, yeah, I need a little bit of a break. It sucks, but you know, I've got to do something, and this is going to keep me occupied. Thought about something I could talk about, was writing stuff down. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this point, I'm going to get this point. I tried one take, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's just not going to work like this. So I'm free flying it, if that makes any sense at all. And really, what I wanted to talk about was, have I even started the gameplay? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. I'm using Hardened Pro. Let me know if you think Hardened Pro is garbage perk or not. I mean, I liked it in the earlier prestiges, but I don't know. I just try to get Sleight of Hand Pro first nowadays. Yeah. So what I wanted to talk about today was doing well consistently, not doing well like one in every 16 games where you get that 32-2 game and you're just like, oh yes, I'm such a good player. And I know you guys are like, you know, oh, Scotty, I do 32-2 every other game. It's not what I'm talking about. You guys are special or lying or have 45 down, 25 up. You know who you are. And so, yes, I want to talk to you guys about doing well consistently. And the reason that people do well consistently is because they always have their mind set on the next engagement or the next play or the next whatever. Engagement is a really good term for it, and that's why Woody's gamertag did so well so quickly. Look at this guy completely outplay me. Going in the corner, shoot a burst into him, gets me in second chance. Hip firing. I don't get that. Makes me want to believe that he was host and I'm not. But regardless, he clearly outplayed me in every way, shape, or form. And if I would have had a better aim there, I think that Hardened Pro would have saved me. And without Hardened Pro, I would have lost that gunfight horribly. But regardless, the G11 guy kills me once or twice more. Spoiler. In baseball, you know, you have to have your mindset on what am I going to do if the ball is hit to me. You have to be ready and prepared for the next thing that comes at you. And on top of that, not only that, but that applies pretty much in every sport and Call of Duty. If you're thinking about what am I going to do if a guy gets into engagement with me right here? Well, I've got to go around this corner, jump, strafe, and shoot. Well, yeah, and what about this situation? You got to do something different, right? Well, in baseball, on top of all that, knowing what you're going to do if the ball's hit to you, you also have to have the mentality that you're going to do okay. You can't go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to strike out because this pitcher struck out every other pitcher. No, you got to go in there thinking, I'm going to hit this meatball. It's going to go flying into right field, and I'm going to get a triple. And not many people go into the bases thinking of that. And that's something that's commonly, like, it's wrong. You should not be doing that because it's going to cause you a mental error, and you're going to eat it. I mean, you're going to get out, and that's going to be your fault because it was a mental error. You've got to be mentally flushed of all those doubts in your mind that are saying, "Oh, you're going to suck. You're going to fail at this. You're not going to do well, and God forbid you get a hit." So keep that in mind while you're playing Call of Duty or any sport, really. I don't know how to relate it to any other sport since I don't play any other sport. I used to play soccer. I guess the only reason I could think about that was like, oh, what am I going to do if some guy comes up behind me? Am I going to pass it? Am I going to switch the field? Am I going to, I don't know, something like that. Am I going to slide tackle and try to get the ball back if I'm on defense? Stuff like that. You got to be thinking ahead, knowing what's going to happen. In Call of Duty, it's just so important of knowing what you're going to do. You got to realize that people are going to be running around and they're not going to be just standing there. They might shoot back. I mean, I know it's crazy. It's a shooting game and they're going to actually shoot back. I've never heard of it. But you got to predict what they're going to do. And sometimes it's not easy. That's where the skill comes in. Some of it's luck, yes, but just thinking about what you're going to do next. Having those perks is they're what they are. They're perks. and they help you in certain situations. And you can't be running around with scavenger and having like a shotgun and marathon, because scavenger is a perk that is designed so that you don't run out of ammo in situations that you're going to be in a situation where like you're going to be on top of Pride Rock and spraying rounds with an LMG, and you need that scavenger packet every once in a while over the dead body of your teammate so that you don't run out of ammo. You're suppressing the area of people running by to get the objective. You've got to use those perks to your advantage. And then again, flak jacket might be even better option with like the dual mag RPK, or who knows. You've got to use those perks to your advantage and make sure that you change the situations that you get into according to the perks that you have. For example, Hardened Pro enables me to get into longer range gunfights. Now, hear me out. I mean, it doesn't work in every gunfight. Just because you have a perk advantage doesn't mean you're going to win every time. Connection goes into play. Weapon balancing goes into play. Like, I'm using the FAMAS, which is a great weapon with Hardened Pro at long range, but the guy had a G11 and one bursted me. So keep everything in mind. Get into engagements and know what you're doing in them. Don't go in there blindly and sprinting around corners trying to do your best, because you're never going to win like that, and it's just a smart way to play if you're going to do it my way. Again, I'm not that great of a player. I still am working at this, but at least I know what I'm trying to do and get better at. So, I hope you really enjoyed this commentary. Please give it a like. It really makes me want to do more of these, and so far I've been getting better, and hopefully PlayStation Network will be back up so I can get some good gameplays recorded so I don't have to keep putting up these mediocre gameplays. I know you guys love seeing me going 23-7 with an attack chopper, destroying kids on radiation every day. But regardless, like the video, comment on the video, tell me what your favorite color is. And yeah. It's been Bleeder in a White. Tell your friends about me. Tell your mom about me. Tell your girlfriend about me. Let's get my name out there, boys. Have a nice day.